president and the founder of the Beijing Free Party, the only political party in Barbados that has been blocked by radio, TV, and everything, false names, since 2013. We ran in 2018. We ran in 2020. Yet most of you don't know me. And the reason you don't know me is because you're not supposed to. Because 100 years of your history has been removed even from your 11 plus. I'm going to ask you a question. You can say it out loud when you know the answer. Who ever heard of Carl Williams?
Everybody.
Good. And how much land does he own? None. Hold on.
A lot. I don't know.
Good.
A lot.
All of what you heard about Carl Williams is a lie. I am the owner. Me and 3 other people. Carl don't own no land. It was all a lie. The information was removed and put out there falsely by the Barbados Library, the Barbados Archives, the Barbados Land Registry, the Barbados Land Tax, Inland Revenue, National Housing Corporation. There is no such thing as Crown land. Crown is the system that you use as part of the rule of law that they have fooled us with. The National Housing Corporation is on 440 acres of land called the Garden Plantation. I have the deed. We bought it from Challeners, Robert and George. Carl Williams do not own even Arthur C. Plantation. We bought that in 1936. Beatrice Evangeline Jemmett is the person. That is why we're all here today. That's why we're all confused, because the information is wrong. It was never correct. The politicians, pimp title holders, they have used the system when we got internal rule in about 1964. And they used that opportunity to learn law in England and come down here and make an ass out of all of us. That's what they have done. I don't know how I got pulled out of it, because I left Barbados in 1970. Lived in Suriname, Guyana, all through the Caribbean. Went up to America in 1972. Got a call in 2003 after leaving the U.S. Marines for 20 years. And during that period of time, I got a call because a little old lady needs some help with some so-called Indians in Barbados who was robbing her. Amazing. And I thought I was only going to be able to get a little place to put my head when I'm done. In 2007, she made me power of attorney of her estate. I started an investigation, started looking. Paid lawyers like Ralph Thorne, who stole money. He shouldn't even be where he is today. Every time you charge any of these politicians, they get promoted. If you're a lawyer, when I come after you, you make a QC. If I come after you, you make a judge. If I come after you, you make a politician. A lot of them have moved up that way. How this all begun? Beatrice Henry bought land all throughout Barbados during World War I and World War II. The auctioneer was her cousin and my cousin, Darcy Scott. I didn't even know that until about 2008 while I was digging into it. So now I came back to help my cousins recoup what was stolen from them. These plantation deeds was given to Johnny Cheltenham, Richard L. Cheltenham, QC, PhD, all that big fancy name. And these 200 plantations was given to Johnny to ascend into her name. Johnny took them, and after 6 months said that he could not find them. He put Carl Williams as a front man because most Negroes always believed that the white man owned everything. And that's what they put in our head. But they sold a lot of things, and they went to Australia where they were seen as being black. 1 drop of black blood makes you black, so they got discriminated. A lot of them may have, did not feel good of coming back because it was out of money. All right? So I'm going to just give you an idea, because it's very historical. There's a lot of stuff that was said today. And I can answer any question, anytime, anywhere about anything dealing with Barbados from Beatrice Henry time. Worthing View Plantation, we bought that in 1926. Across from where the lady was just killed, they pushed down a house of mine a weekend before the hurricane. And I said that Beatrice Henry and Violet Beckles is going to push back. And we got a hurricane. I warned y'all about a hurricane during the debate. 29th of October 2020. There was supposed to be 3 debates. There was only one after I went on it. And they kept pushing the button when I started calling Carl Williams' name. If anybody remember it.
Yeah, it was hot.
Right? So now what happened there is these areas that we bought, I give you an idea, that's 1926. And in one election, from the store said, plantation deeds from 1926 have no relevance to date. Yes, it do. It's called something called a clear title deed. There are no title companies in Barbados. So none of your mortgages can be what? Insured against any type of fraud. That's why you're getting 0.01% right now on your mortgages. Because there's no loans at 8% or no foreign loans from America with documentation from the IRS to give you a loan at 9.12%, and the other 1.2% on the 8% is supposed to go back to where? America. So if you do reverse banking or reverse numbers, you will see why you can't get anything. Because most of the banks in Barbados right now are giving you maybe one loan every 6 months. All the land that Carl owns belongs to me and others. But I'm going to say me so it can be simple.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.